What's going on, family? Welcome back to another episode of Unlocked Minds. My name is Noah, and I'm here to help you guys mine your mind for the jewels of the soul. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again. About to drop another banger for y'all. So, as you guys can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you some tips on how you guys can manifest anything you want. So, for starters, for those of you that don't know what the law of attraction is, I suggest that you guys check out the video that I first posted on this channel titled The 7 Universal Laws. And in particular, pay attention to Law 3 because it talks about the law of vibration, right? And so in the law of vibration, we understand that nothing rests, everything vibrates, okay? So that being said, our thoughts carry specific frequencies, and those frequencies determine what vibrational state we are in. So if we think positive thoughts, we are going to be in a positive vibration, and we're going to be able to attract positive type result experiences. So basically, since you can consciously choose what you want to think about, you can intentionally increase the frequency of your thoughts, which then, increases the frequency of your vibration. So, that being said, the law of attraction allows you to attract opportunities into your life that match your vibration, okay? And so, I have this whiteboard for you guys so I can kind of give you a visualization, right? And so, this is going to represent your subconscious mind. And this is your body, right? And so as a child, your subconscious mind is open like this. And stuff is constantly flowing into your mind through your environment, through the experiences that you're having. You're continuously soaking up information like a sponge, okay? Then, once we become a little bit older, there is a little sort of barrier that forms between the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is responsible for our senses. It is responsible for our thoughts. So, our senses being, touch, sight, taste, all that sort of things. Well, our subconscious mind deals with our habits. It deals with the patterns that are interwoven into our mind that we don't necessarily think about, but we find ourselves constantly doing, right? So a habitual pattern that a lot of humans have is wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, go to school, get out of school, eat dinner, that sort of thing. That is a habitual pattern. So our subconscious mind holds the paradigm, and our paradigm is a multitude of ideas in our subconscious mind that controls our habitual behaviors, okay? And so once you guys understand that your thoughts in your conscious mind influence your vibration, then you're able to consciously think positive thoughts, which will in return increase your vibration to a higher vibration so you can attract positive type results, okay? And so this is how I like to look at it when you are taking into consideration, what it means to manifest things. We have been manifesting things since the day that we are born. But unless you are conscious of it, you will not be aware of the things that you are manifesting in your life. You're thinking, oh, life is just happening to me and I just have to deal with it. Rather than I am the creator of my reality and I created, these events in my life. Whether they're good or bad, okay? So, you have to think of yourself as a radio. And a radio is able to change frequencies. And once it gets to that right frequency, you're able to, hear the music a lot more clear, right? And so that music being clear represents the manifestation in what you want in your life. And you being the radio have the ability to change your frequency to match what you want, okay? So you can change your thoughts, but if you don't change the paradigm, in your subconscious mind, you will not get the results that you want. So say if you have an X-type paradigm, you're most likely going to be thinking X-type thoughts because that's what you're comfortable with, that's what you know, that's what you're programmed to think about. If you were to say start thinking about Y-type thoughts, meaning you start trying to manifest, say money, and you're someone who came from, poverty, someone who came from, not having a lot. Since you have an X-type paradigm, those Y-type thoughts will not be able to influence the paradigm. Okay, so in order to shift your paradigm from X to Y to then be able to match those Y-type thoughts, you have to take action. You can't wait for something to happen because you think that you're just putting, the right mindset out there. Although that is part of it, you have to be in the right mindset to manifest. That is not the only thing. You need to understand that the present moment that we are in is very powerful. If you are someone who is constantly living in the future, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be anxious. And if you're living in the past, you're most likely going to be, depressed. Or you're going to be someone who's constantly, worried about what other people thought about you in the past, rather than being in the now and being present and understanding that, you are the awareness behind the thoughts. So you are able to observe your thoughts, thus being able to choose the thought that you want to focus on, set your intention, and that intention will then be able to subtly, over time, influence the paradigm, because our paradigm then has to react. It doesn't like, thinking those Y-type thoughts because it is an X-type programmed paradigm. But once you start taking initiative and taking action to becoming, what you want to manifest, whether, say, you want to be a CEO of a company, and you start taking the initiative and setting, specific plans and following through with your intended actions to become that CEO, the paradigm has no other choice but to shift. Okay? So, that being said, in order to do that, you must listen to your inner guidance. You must follow your intuition. Sometimes you may be, say, manifesting a relationship, and something in your gut tells you, let's stop at that restaurant. And maybe you stop at that restaurant and you start chopping it up with the waitress, and you may end up hitting it off, and you maybe have a date with her. There will be specific moments in your life when you are put to the test, and whether you listen to your intuition or not is going to be the deciding factor on if you receive that manifestation or not. Okay, so once we understand that success is 5% strategy and 95% mindset, we'll stop trying to strategize and think out every single, itty bitty detail in order for us to follow through with that plans. We'll start putting ourselves in the right mindset to then attract our results. Okay? And so, in order for you guys to attract those positive results, you have to think positive thoughts with positive feelings, and you will get a positive vibration. And that vibration is going to be running throughout your whole body. And that vibration will then be able to attract, you guys can't even see that, will then be able to attract those positive vibrations, okay? And so, that being said, your inner vibration is reflected into your reality, right? We have to think about the law of correspondence. Our internal, vibration is reflected into our outer, basically our outer reality, what we see, what we know is going on around us, and vice versa. Okay, so ways that you can manifest what you want in your life go down to basically what you think and how you feel. So once we know this, we are able to reprogram the subconscious mind, shifting the paradise by telling ourselves, I am grateful for blank, or I am, whatever it is, whatever your manifestation is. There's a lot of manifestations affirmations that you guys can look up and say to yourself that, deal with wealth, health, love, anything. We can manifest anything that we desire, but you have to be consciously aware of the power that you possess, okay? So, that being said, another way that you guys can manifest is visualization. You need to go into a almost meditative state, allow thoughts to flow into your mind, and choose the thought that you wish to manifest. So say you want to, be the CEO of a company. You have to visualize yourself, say, sitting in a boardroom at the head of the table, giving executive orders and, going over strategic operations on the business plan, and you have to feel and think thoughts about how that feels, what you see in your reality. You know what I mean? It's kind of like putting yourself in that position, and by doing that, it tricks the subconscious mind into thinking that it already happened. So then you're able to release the attachments to what you want, and you're not like, I want this, I need this. You're more in the mindset of, I reap what I sow. The energy that I put out is what comes back to me. So when you're putting out positive energy and you're putting out positive thoughts, you will start to attract positive type results, okay? Another thing that you guys can do is subconscious reprogramming, and a way that you guys can do that is listening to affirmations while you sleep. So while you sleep, your brain goes into the frequency between 4 and 7.5 hertz. And during that time period, your brain enters the state of theta, okay? And during this, you are able to reprogram your subconscious mind because it is like a tape recorder, if that makes sense. And so this is during deep relaxation periods of REM sleep. They call it the realm of subconscious. Also, this is places where we experience inner peace, and also stages where hypnotists can basically go into your subconscious mind and eliminate negative behaviors in your, habitual mindset that will then be able to rid you of, say, if you're someone who, smokes and you want to stop smoking, but you can't because you're addicted. You're able to actually hypnotize yourself while your brain is in the theta state to stop smoking, if that's what you desire. So our subconscious mind is something that's very interesting, and it holds a lot of power. But unless we're aware of this power, we won't be manifesting, results that we may not want to have. So that being said, I want to wrap this up by saying that we are all very powerful beings. And once we are aware that we are creators of our own reality, we begin to take our power back inch by inch. So if you're someone who wants to manifest, the life that you've always dreamt of, you have to take action towards it. You can't just sit around and expect it to happen. You have to take action in the now. You can't sit around thinking about the future or, moping about the past. You have to take action in the present. The present moment is the gift of awareness. And once we are aware of a power, we are almost unstoppable. I think once you're aware of your power, you are unstoppable, honestly. But it's only what you choose to believe. So that being said, I hope that was easy. I tried to do a visual. I know it was not the best. I'm not the best artist, but I was trying to put this in a way so it was kind of like you guys could understand, just how the subconscious and the conscious mind works, and what paradigms and how your thoughts and feelings are, basically reflected into your reality. So that being said, if you guys have any questions or, any clarification, please hit me up. I'm going to drop my socials down below in the in the description. Also, if you guys want to check out Bob Proctor, he's someone that constantly talks about shifting your paradigm. So please go search him up on YouTube. He has tons and tons of information. But that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace, love, and blessings, family. I'm out. What's going on, guys? Real quick, 2 things that I forgot to add on the video. 1 thing, in order to manifest at a faster rate, you have to be thankful and basically grateful for what you have yet to receive. So whatever you're trying to manifest, whether it's, a new car, a house, money, you have to say, I am thankful for receiving blank, okay? Another thing, the more people that are collectively manifesting the same thing, the faster it manifests. So say you're in a relationship and you guys are wanting to travel. If you guys are both setting the intention on traveling, then that manifestation will most likely come into fruition faster. The same goes if there's 3, 4, even 1,000 people. So just keep that in mind. Peace, love, and power, family. I'm out.